What's up, Shiny Now viewers? Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the biggest stories hitting the headlines. We're kicking things off with Prince Harry, who's just given us a rare update on his father, King Charles III, following their first meeting in over a year. Could this be the turning point for rebuilding their relationship after so much time apart? We're digging into the details of this significant royal reunion. But the royal drama doesn't stop there. We're also revealing the surprising truth behind Prince Harry's visit to the grave of his late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. It turns out this moment of respect was approved under a very specific and strict order from King Charles himself. We've got the inside scoop on what that order entailed and why it was so important. Next, we're putting on our detective hats to analyze Prince Harry's demeanor during his recent UK trip. Royal observers are buzzing about how his body language seems to be mirroring his father, King Charles. Is this a subtle message to the royals or a genuine attempt at reconciliation? We're breaking down the expert analysis of these fascinating gestures. And to wrap up our royal deep dive, we're hearing directly from Prince Harry as he addresses his estrangement and his reunion with King Charles III. What did he say about his father's health and their future? We've got all the details on this developing story. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to Shiny Now for all your breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Rare update on King Charles follows Prince Harry's first meeting in over. The relationship between Prince Harry and his father, King Charles III, has been a topic of intense public interest, marked by a significant estrangement since Harry stepped down as a senior royal. Now, following their first face-to-face meeting in 19 months, Prince Harry has offered a rare and encouraging update on his father's health and well-being. This highly anticipated reunion took place at Clarence House, the King's London residence, and was reportedly a private meeting before Harry attended an engagement for his Invictus Games Foundation. The brief encounter, lasting around 54 minutes, has sparked speculation about a potential thawing in their relationship. Royal fans, accustomed to the strained dynamic, were both shocked and delighted by the news of this long-awaited meeting. The Duke of Sussex's visit to the UK, prompted by his father's cancer diagnosis, provided the opportunity for this moment of connection. Sources close to the king suggest that Charles has always maintained an open door for reconciliation. A source told Vanity Fair that the king genuinely misses his son and is pained by their rift, but emphasized that the ball is in Harry's court. For trust to be rebuilt, Harry must prove he can maintain privacy regarding their conversations, a crucial element for the king. Royal biographer Ingrid Seward described the meeting as a positive step, but a necessary step, highlighting Charles's desire to see his son and grandchildren as he ages. When questioned by a reporter about his father's condition, Harry responded, "Yes, he's great, thank you." This simple statement, delivered with apparent ease, suggests a level of comfort and perhaps a de-escalation of tensions. The meeting, though brief, is seen by many as a significant moment, potentially paving the way for further steps toward rebuilding their fractured relationship. The public reaction has been largely positive, with many royal watchers expressing hope for a full reconciliation. This reunion is just the beginning of our deep dive into the royal family's latest developments. Stay tuned, because next, we're uncovering the surprising conditions behind Prince Harry's visit to Queen Elizabeth's grave. Prince Harry's visit to Queen Elizabeth's grave was approved under a strict order. Prince Harry's recent visit to the United Kingdom included a solemn stop at the grave of his late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. While paying respects at a royal grave might seem a straightforward act, Harry's visit was reportedly subject to a stringent condition imposed by his father, King Charles III. According to reports from Rob Shutter's Shutterscoop, King Charles granted permission for Harry to visit his grandmother's resting place, but only under one explicit and non-negotiable, strict order. Absolutely no cameras were allowed. This directive aimed to ensure the moment remained a private act of remembrance, free from public spectacle or media intrusion. A source emphasized that Charles did not want Queen Elizabeth's memory to be turned into content, stressing that the occasion was about respect, not publicity. The royal family, still sensitive to the impact of the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan, which featured private footage, is determined to prevent similar occurrences. A courtier stated that Charles drew a red line, vowing, "That will never happen again." This stricture reflects a broader royal concern about maintaining the privacy and dignity of the family, especially concerning the late queen. While the king's decision to allow Harry access to visit the grave is described as a highly personal gesture, indicating a desire to ensure Harry had the opportunity to pay his respects, it wasn't without potential family friction. A royal source suggested that Prince William might not have been entirely on board, believing that Harry caused his grandmother deep stress and would never have greenlit this moment. This strict protocol highlights the delicate balance of privacy and public duty within the royal family. But the royal narrative continues, as we'll soon explore how Prince Harry's recent actions might be sending a powerful message to his family. Prince Harry mirrored Dad King Charles during UK trip. Gesture sends message to royals. Prince Harry's recent 4-day visit to the UK has been under intense scrutiny, with royal observers closely examining his demeanor and interactions. Beyond his reunion with his father, King Charles III, and his charitable work, body language specialists are pointing to subtle yet significant gestures that Harry displayed, suggesting a potential shift in his approach and a message to the royal family. According to body language expert Judy James, Harry's overall mood during the visit appeared conciliatory, submissive, and saddened, indicating a possible desire for reconciliation. James noted that Harry exhibited high levels of anxiety upon arrival at events, mirroring a self-soothing ritual often seen in his father, King Charles. This included gestures like smoothing his tie and pulling at his jacket, similar to how Charles might adjust his cuffs or pat his pockets. Furthermore, Harry was observed clutching his wedding ring, a gesture interpreted as a sign of seeking emotional support, and adopting a soft, compliant pose with his hands cupped, which James described as elegant and suggestive of passive thinking. James also highlighted Harry's engagement at the Well-Child Awards, where he appeared passionate and empathetic, particularly with the children. His interactions, including a lighthearted joke about difficult siblings, were seen as a way to downplay potential family rifts by framing them as typical sibling rivalry. This subtle approach suggests an underlying hope that issues are not permanent and can be overcome through humor and understanding. Adding another layer to the analysis, James pointed out that Harry also employed body language techniques similar to his wife, Meghan Markle. When discussing royal life, Harry adopted a softer, more stoic perspective, with lowered eyes and a warm smile, hinting at deeper emotions and memories not fully expressed. This mirrors Meghan's use of a similar technique to convey a nuanced, reflective stance that implies unspoken thoughts and feelings. These nuanced observations offer a fascinating glimpse into Prince Harry's mindset during his UK visit. But what exactly did Harry say about his reunion with King Charles? We've got the full story next. Prince Harry addresses reuniting with King Charles III amid estrangement. Following a highly publicized reunion with his father, King Charles III, after a 19-month separation, Prince Harry has provided a rare update on his father's well-being and discussed the ongoing complexities of their relationship. The father-son meeting took place at Clarence House, the King's London residence, and was described as a private tea before Harry continued to an engagement for the Invictus Games Foundation. This reunion occurred amidst King Charles's ongoing cancer diagnosis, announced earlier in the year. When asked by Sky News about his father's health, Harry stated, "Yes, he's great, thank you." This brief but positive response has fueled hopes for reconciliation. This meeting comes after months of efforts to bridge the divide, including communications between their respective teams and Harry's expressed desire to restore his connection with his family. However, a significant sticking point remains: the issue of security protections for Harry, Meghan Markle, and their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, in the UK. Harry has previously stated that, until these safety concerns are addressed, he cannot envision bringing his family back to his homeland, a prospect he finds deeply saddening. Harry has indicated that much of the power to resolve this situation lies with his father. He believes King Charles could step aside and allow relevant experts to handle the security matter, which would facilitate a reconciliation. Despite the years of conflict and legal battles, including a lost appeal regarding security protection, Harry has expressed a desire to reconnect, acknowledging the preciousness of life and the limited time he may have with his father. Prince Harry's candid remarks shed light on the challenges and hopes for his family relationships. But before we wrap up, let's quickly recap the top stories we've covered today. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Prince Harry give a rare update on King Charles III after their first meeting in over a year. We uncovered the strict order King Charles placed on Prince Harry's visit to Queen Elizabeth's grave. We analyzed how Prince Harry's body language mirrored his father, King Charles, during his UK trip. And we heard directly from Prince Harry as he addressed his reunion with King Charles III amid their estrangement. Don't miss out on any future updates. Make sure you're subscribed to Shiny now and have that notification bell turned on. Like this video if you found it informative, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.